Good morning, Coons Coyotes, fifth graders extraordinaire, and adults in the room. I am so excited to share this extravaganza with you, where information is power and kindness is key. Y'all, it's time for Town Hall Tea. This is only take 26 for this pre-recorded. I'm on the struggle bus, you guys. Let's see if I can make it all the way through. And when we do, I'm going to need a pat on the back. Let me tell you. Here we go. Tomorrow is a very, very special birthday. A 5-year-old birthday. Now you're looking at each other thinking, well, you're not 5. Nope, you're not 5. And we know Miss Connor is not 5. Who is turning 5? Happy birthday, dear. Glitchy, glitchy, glitchmeister. Space Force. That's right. The Space Force branch of the United States military turns 5 years old tomorrow. In 2019, then President Trump signed the National Defense Authorization Act, making the Space Force the 6th branch of the United States military. Well, what does the Space Force even do? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's everything in space. They work with computers to manage launch operations, so launching any kind of projectile into space. That includes working with SpaceX and Blue Origin and NASA to coordinate those things. They are developing communication satellites to help us on the ground to communicate, but also defending them against hacks from other countries. They are engineering global cybersecurity networks. We talked about that new one of our magnet schools for middle school that focuses on cybersecurity. This goes right along with it. They are tracking space debris, also called space junk, stuff that's out there that we don't use anymore, but it's a threat. It could be a threat to the International Space Station. It's a threat to the satellites, weather satellites, communication satellites up there. And so they're tracking that so that we can be prepared. They even help coordinate battlefield operations for soldiers here on the ground and the other 5 branches of government. They're monitoring ballistic missile launches from other countries, not necessarily to us, but just watching and checking those trajectories. The location again of satellites and space debris. They are building up and protecting their own military assets and possibly developing some offensive capabilities, and that means a weapon that works from outer space. Whoa, that's a lot of territory. Now, if you are a member of the Space Force, you are called a guardian. In the Air Force, you're a cadet. In the Army, you're a soldier. In the Marines, you're a Marine. In the Coast Guard, you are a guardsman. But in the Space Force, you're called a guardian. And so you can see some images of guardians here over these past 5 years as they develop their systems. Super cool. Now, right here in front of you, you see the official logo of the Space Force. It is called the Delta. This triangular thing in the back, it's not exactly a triangle. It has this divot here at the bottom. That's called a delta. Now, the delta is a symbol that represents change and innovation. And it also is kind of a throwback to the Air Force and an old thing called the Space Command. The delta is upwardly oriented, so it's pointing up, and that symbolizes the Space Force's central role in defending space. The logo's colors are very specifically chosen. They are black. The black area inside represents the darkness of deep space. There are 2 spires. So inside we have these 2 shapes here, and those are representing rocket launches. It is beveled, which kind of means it's got a little 3D look to it, and that symbolizes the joint armed forces supporting the space mission. So all of the other branches all support Space Force. And then right here in the center, this star symbolizes a guiding light. That is Polaris. the North Star, and that is a star that we have used for guidance and navigation way before we had any kind of technology up in space. So that's pretty cool, right? The Space Force motto is Semper Supra, which means always above. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I love a good motto. That is a great motto, always above. Now, tomorrow is the Space Force's birthday, and so it is also International Game Day. It's International Game Day tomorrow, so we're going to merge these two together, and you guys are going to test your memory about the Space Force information you just received with a booklet. That booklet will be contained in your Town Hall T Schoology folder. I want you to go check it out when your teacher says it is an appropriate time. Teachers, it is 7 questions long if that helps you to make your decision about when to play that booklet. Thank you so much for joining me on today's super short Town Hall Tea. I hope you learned something new. Toodaloo.